We're now going to look at formatting your text throughout your course. Now you would have noticed that in some of the larger text boxes that you type in, down the bottom there is a drop down box that says Markdown format. Some has HTML format. I suggest you change it to Markdown because it's such an easy format to work with. Now Markdown is quite a broad format that you can use, but it uses plain text, and I'm only going to touch on 3 aspects of it. If you want to know more, I suggest you do a Google search for Markdown syntax, and you should get a link to Daring Fireball with Markdown syntax by John Gruber, which digs a little bit deeper into all of the ins and outs of Markdown. For our purposes, however, I will stick to 3 simple formatting rules, and that is, if you want to make a heading, just simply put a hash in front of the text you would like to be a heading. 1 hash is really big text, and 6 hashes will be really small headings. And in most cases, in using only 4 hashes is really the ideal size that we want inside of our courses. You can go to 5. I suggest using 4 in most cases. So with Markdown, it makes it really easy to create headings, but Markdown also makes it really easy to make text bold or make text italic. So for example, I'm just going to put in some text here. So this is just some example text, and I will just copy that and put it on another line, and I will say that this some example, I want that to be bold, so I'm going to put 2 asterisks on either side of it. In this case, I might say that maybe the word just, I want that to be italic, so I'm just going to put a single asterisk on either side of it. So 3 really simple rules to remember. If you want headings, put hashes in front of the text you want to have a heading. If you want something bold, put an asterisk on either side of it. If you want something italic, put a single asterisk on either side of the word. Now let's see what happens if I save this. What does it actually look like? So as you can see, here is my label formatted with Markdown. Here is my really big heading, my really small heading, which uses 6 hashes, and my ideal size heading, which uses 4 hashes. Over here is the sum example that has been bolded by putting 2 asterisks on either side of it, and over here is the just, which has been italicized just by putting a single asterisk around it. How does this apply to our course? Well, very simple. I'm going to go back to the label we created earlier called Documents for Review. I'm going to find the little update symbol right below it, and I'm going to put in 4 hashes in front of it and save it. So now you can see with Documents for Review, that is a nice big heading now. I'm going to do the same thing for web links. Put 4 hashes in front of it with a space, and I will save and return to my course. And again, you will see that now is a nice big heading. And for example, let's just go to the structure one over here. If I want any text inside that description to be bold, I will simply put a double asterisk on one side, a double asterisk on the other side, and whatever is now contained within the start and end there, that is going to be bold. Same is true for italics. I'm just using this as an example. So if I scroll down, you'll now see that that text has been bolded because it has the 2 asterisks in it. So that's just some really simple Markdown syntax. Just follow these 3 really basic rules to do some formatting inside Moodle.